Gather round, children. I have a story to share. It begins as most good stories do in the far-off year of 1967. It begins with a dream, as most good stories do. The dream of a man named Daniel Phillips. He dreamed of a grand company, Redhill Video Productions. But due to time or some other constraint, he was not able to finish his grand dream until the year of 1972, after a few workplace accidents, of course. In the year 1977, of course, well, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, don't I? Redhill was a media production company, right? They created a great many works, eventually switching to VHS in 1977. However, in the year 1980, Daniel Phillips disappeared after wandering into a forest. Now, there's a peculiar thing about forests. When you enter them, she will take you. She exists in every forest and will kill anyone who enters into her forest. So who is this modern-day Mother Gaia? Methinks it's a woman named Charlotte Flora, a serial killer who supposedly died in 1972. And this woman has been going around terrorizing the surrounding Gatesview village. Floods, hauntings in the local hotel. Every possible thing that you can think of, she's done. A strange supermarket with a hallucinogenic being or creation or something or another located behind it. What marvelous things there are in this series, and I implore you to go check them out. It's not that long of a series, so I don't feel the need to recap very much. Okay, now that we're done with the story recap, I have to give an actual review. And I will start out this review by prefacing that we here at the channel are very big fans of internet horror. From Eventide Media Center to Local 58. We greatly enjoy analog horror in all of its forms. As such, we have the ability to judge, as such, we know what constitutes good versus bad. This series falls somewhere in between. It is not amazing, but it's not terrible. And that pains me. It pains me because it could be so much more. It has an interesting world with an actual human villain. Well, not necessarily human, but something that at one point was human. And it's fine. I'll be fair. It's still the beginning of the series. it has a lot more room to grow, and it's still just getting onto its feet. But I will say, other than the human villain, it really has not done anything that we have not seen before and seen done better. A video production company, we've seen that before. VHS is literally the main trope of this genre. If you're going to do analog horror, you're going to need to do something more. You're going to need to evolve the genre. You're going to need to do something in order to stand out from the crowd and not fall into that mountain of cursed or haunted tapes that is piling up somewhere in some cursed archive. You're going to need to do something to stand out. Eventide Media Center stands out because of its production values and its just anthology-esque series and its anthology-esque storytelling. Local 58 was the very first one. Walker Creek Broadcast Station literally swapped genres in the final 3 episodes. Those things make those series stand out. Here, they are not really. Listen. Look. You have something here that makes it stand out. From what I can tell, no other series has a human villain, or something that just, well, was human at one point. But in order to make it stand out, you have to lean into it. You don't need to take my advice. This is just something that I feel, and I could be completely and 100% wrong in this. Hell, I probably am. But in my opinion, you have something unique going on, but you aren't focusing on it. There are a few other minor critiques that I can give, like, seriously, please get a beta reader. If your spelling mistakes in grammar are intentional errors, then all is forgiven. But if not, geez, fire your editor. Unfortunately I would fire my editor too, if it wasn't for the fact that we're stuck with each other. Also, the voice acting is a little stiff in some places, but thankfully they have not actually tried to do that since. But I'll be honest, I kind of want them to. It's not every day that you see an analog horror series with voice acting. I mean, geez, that's also from what I can tell, it's something new. At least it's something that I haven't seen, and frankly, I want to see more of it. In short, is Redhill Production Company, well, it's hard to tell what this series is. Is it good? Is it good? Is it bad? Hell no. It just has some aspects, some bad habits that it needs to break. Because, well, this could be a very good horror drama series if it wanted to. Or it can just fade into the background, a footnote in analog horror history. It's their choice. This has been Internet's Unknown Mysteries. And And as always, if you need to get into contact with us, we have an email, grayevan079@gmail.com. Once again, that's grayevan079@gmail.com, no spaces or capitals. And I'll see you next time. Holy hell, dude, what happened? Ran into the thing you and... What happened? I ran into that thing. The thing you hired me to get. Okay, listen, you're just... I can take care of this. The 8... Whatever demon you've got haunting you, that thing isn't normal. Well, I mean, obviously it isn't. It's a demon. No, you don't get it. Whatever you've got isn't something that... Whoa. What are you doing? I'm sorry. Agent, what are you... It told me what you did. Wait, is this... What? It told me who you are. Now. Oh, okay, dude, just put down the gun.